but the lag is nothing. So you'll see what I see at the same time, basically.
Let's see. Go to
I'm sharing my screen live, so if you go to that little channel, I should say live next to me. And
all right, are we up?
Streamlabs says we are. If I could remember which folder YouTube is in, I'll. My channel. Oh, it shows live. Yep, and I hear myself. So, and I hear you. Beautiful. All right, let me just share the link before we start. Share, copy link. To community links. Dead space with.
Got it.
Into insanity. All right, and I have to get DS4 Windows running. All right, beautiful, fantastic.
I can't believe you're emulating on live on YouTube. Can't wait till you get sued.
Oh shit! I think I still did it wrong. I think there's one more thing I'm supposed to change. Live scene first. Let's see.
Still feel proud of myself for naming my Cyndaquil Lopper, as in Cindy Lauper.
Oh, that's pretty good.
One of the best Pokemon names I think I ever organically came up with. I was like Cyndaquil, Cindy, Cindy Lauper.
That's pretty good. My Cyndaquils tend to get named Quilliam or Quilly.
Quilliam, I love Quilliam. Quilly. So Stubbs, I'm really excited to talk to you all about Last of Us Part 2. I just finished it. I'm going to talk totally all spoilers about the second part, second half of the game. What's that? I'm being given an envelope right now. It's from Neil Druckmann. It says I've been embargoed. Shit. My very lame Last of Us Part 2 joke.
I'd be more worried about the letters. Wanting your death and head on a pike.
That's right.
That's what I'd be concerned about.
That's something that you'd see in Dead Space, which, hey-oh, we're playing today.
Oh, yeah, we're loaded up. We're just hopping right in. God, that's right, dealing with frickin' sandstorm out here. I forgot about this.
Oh, God. Oh, what's that fucking song by Darude or whatever? We should have called this episode "The Revenge of Darude." We missed out on a golden opportunity.
I can edit it later.
Damn it! Don't you rewrite history.
Which way? Okay, I'm going the right way. I don't like this. What if there's a necromorph sneaking up on me and I can't hear or see it because of the storm?
That's probably the point.
Yeah, you know what? You may be onto something, Dory.
The point may be to scare you. I don't know. Just hunch.
I need to get power to make the elevator work. Right. Okay, so I need to find a bat tray and kinesis it over here. Oh, I can open that. That's cool.
I was so happy for you when last episode you figured out you kinesis the stuff in the air. I kept meaning to tell you, but during all the sessions you've been playing, I've been busy with another game. So
I wonder what that could be, Dory.
I do want to say seriously. Yeah, I wonder what that could be. Seriously though, the heckin' thing that they have in this game with directionals, they also have more or less as an accessibility option in Last of Us Part 2. And I got to tell you, as a clueless directionalist autistic person, oh my god, it was so good. Like, it helped me so immensely as an accessibility option throughout the game. So it was really nice. There you go, something positive about Last of Us 2 that ain't nothing to do with gameplay or spoilers. Or gameplay or story.
Oh, shot that a little close.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, watch out, those guys explode.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my own explosion, though. Exploding him. Yeah, so the alt fire on this force gun's grenade launcher. Which has been very helpful ever since I found out.
Tom says the movie in Fortnite is pretty decent.
Is it? You're watching Inception?
Yeah.
Check it out. Okay. So now I can go up this space mud-soaked elevator. All right, Dory. So as a big Last of Us fan, I know you were excited for this.
Yeah.
What are you liking? What aren't you liking? Trying not to spoil things, obviously, but
okay. I will definitely try not to spoil anything because I got spoiled. So fun fact: me and Stubbs played some factions a couple weeks ago. I had already been spoiled. I actually want to tell you the story of how I got spoiled. I won't obviously say the spoiler, but I was looking. I've told a few people this, but I was on Twitter. I was in a bagel shop or something, and it was damn good bagel, by the way, but I couldn't taste it because of the stupid spoiler. It was like ashes in my mouth. I was so mad. I was looking at this trailer for a Sherlock Holmes game, and it's like, that's cool. I like detectives. So I'm like, okay, I wonder what people are saying about this trailer because I haven't heard anything about this. I look in the comments, and someone says X happens to Y, and I'm like, you mother, like, are you? What the fuck does this game have to do with the Last of Us Part? Like, are you? So I was very mad, and I knew it had to be true, and I already had a suspicion that it was going to happen because of the way that gamers, capital G gamers, have risen up against Last of Us Part 2.
yeah.
So I had my suspicions, but it was a bummer. But I absolutely think that didn't take away from the game. I absolutely loved it, even though I have been spoiled on it. Things that I like. The gameplay loop for me is so satisfying. I love stealth in it. It feels very rewarding. It feels very fair most of the time. It feels, yeah. I mean, there's definitely some moments where, okay, I moved right before, like the Last of Us does this thing where the music will go, and then like it'll like crescendo, and then eventually someone will say, "Hey, I see her," you know, and so sometimes it'll move out of the way, and it will have gone to a point where the game is just like there. But that's a marginal case. Most of the time, it feels very fair.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this from Good Luck.
Thanks.
But anyway,
Love
this
it.
was actually a tough. This was a really cool part, actually. I really enjoyed it. But it's kind of a puzzle section.
Definitely a Necrom. Oh, there he is.
Oh boy. But yes, the gameplay loop I find incredibly satisfying. I've always liked Last of Us gameplay though, and I remember to shoot their tails, by the way.
Yeah. It's a hard angle when they start walking at you.
It is. You can stasis them, but then that uses stasis, so it's tough. But yeah, I find the gameplay loop to be incredibly rewarding, and it also feels like there's just an abundance of caution for like the player's needs. I found normal mode to be incredibly easy, actually. So I'd recommend if someone is playing for the first time, like bump it up to hard if you want to. I wouldn't go to survivor from what I hear, but yeah, I guess the tail doesn't insta kill.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's weird. But
I think these are like powered up ones because they look a little different.
yeah, they definitely are powered up ones, so that's probably it.
Like
but
black.
anyway, yeah, I'm like a pure rogue, so I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to the game. So if I get caught, I'll instantly reload. Not always, but if I get shot, usually I'll get shot after a few times, and I'll reload. I love that that missile just went flying.
Yeah.
Things I don't like. There are a few I won't say much about them, but there are boss fights in this game. About half of them I really don't like, and the other half I really love. So they kind of negate each other. But yeah, there are at times little small things like I don't know, Ellie will get caught up on the environment a little bit, or Melee will be a little too all over the place, but they still haven't quite nailed down. Oh wow, yeah, you don't want to go up there.
Well, I have to. I gotta put something on it, but it doesn't tell me what button puts it on.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a puzzler, so you gotta figure out how to do that.
Which I had a feeling that was gonna do that, but I was waiting
Yeah,
for some
I mean,
kind of
it's good
prompt,
test.
and then this game doesn't hold your hand. I shouldn't have expected it. Yep, I read that. At least we got to see another death scene.
Yeah.
It was intentional.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to reward everyone for watching the stream.
Yeah, so we can see these interesting and unique cutscenes of my death.
Oh yeah. But yeah, sometimes Ellie will get caught up on the environment, and sometimes there will be like small graphical glitches, especially when you get late in game. And I definitely won't say anything about this, but like late game, there are some small signs that like they started to like miss some things because there are a few there are a few things that are missed, but it's definitely not game breaking. I've seen some stuff on Kotaku's stream highlight reel, whatever it's called. It's really great stuff. And there are some people who have to deal with game breaking stuff, but they usually restart and it's fine. So I personally, in my 28 hours, which is a little higher than average.
Yeah, I was going to ask how far you're in.
Yeah. I got 28 hours when I finished it. I would say there are definitely a lot of moments towards the end that make you go, oh, wow, I thought that was the end, or wow, that would be a really good place to end it. But then Naughty Dog just takes it further, and I think it's great. I loved the first game. I'm a Sony pony, I know, but and also I'm queer as fuck, so I mean I have definite love for this game in that sense. There are some legitimate criticisms of the way, or some more legitimate-ish criticisms for how this game treats queer characters, but to me, the game is brutal and savage. If queer characters were treated with kid gloves compared to the hetero characters, like I would feel like that was really cheap, or they were pandering.
Yeah.
And it would feel inauthentic to the world, right?
Right.
The world is very brutal. It sucks, and I don't like it. But honestly, yeah, it's great, and it's my game of the year. Final Fantasy VII was my game of the year,
Can I stasis them to make them go slower?
Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, maybe not.
They only kind of. No, it doesn't seem like stasis affects them. I think I just have to.
Yeah, they might be
jump up
too
and
heavy.
I may just have to jump up while they're held back like that. But what button puts the thing on?
That's a great question.
All right, jump.
Yeah, yes. Okay, that's what it is.
I just mashed the controller wildly.
Yes. No. What could go wrong? Yeah, Tom, I think it's just you. But
yeah.
It's a busy night. Lots of people playing Halo.
Yeah, for sure. Can't believe I had to jump that.
On that excellent Xbox app for the PC.
Panda, what's going on, man?
Hey, Panda.
So now what? So I have to stasis that, I think, but... Oh. Sub-objective complete. Okay, so I did have to do that. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Now
I'm totally forgetful about like what exactly happened in terms of story stuff when it comes to Dead Space. So not going to be much help in terms of puzzles, unless you want me to look shit up. But I got no shame with that.
Nah, not unless I'm really stuck. I try not to Google things. I feel like games are, for the most part, unless some puzzle games can be a little overtly esoteric, but games that aren't strictly puzzle are usually decent about not overly obscuring the answers to their puzzles. I think I need to pick up some more stasis. There's a recharge station around here somewhere. I have packs, but I'd rather not use them if I don't have to.
Yeah, I get that. That's fine.
But I don't see, unless the doors... Yeah, the doors... Oh, that's why. There's one on the roof. Panda's waiting for Halo to update. Inventory full. Oh, I picked up some, but not all.
Zero gravity.
Stasis recharge.
Yeah, it was absolutely wild, Panda. We played this weird grip ball thing in Halo, and for the first like 5 minutes, I was so confused about why my mouse was so unhelpful. And then like when I clicked on the click button to fire, it wouldn't work right. So I changed it to F for fire, and that worked a little better. But then I figured out. It took me like so long to figure out that you press. Well, I didn't even figure it out. Somebody told me, Dory, you press 1 to go to the golf club, and that's what you're supposed to use. Oh. Or it's a hockey stick. It looks like a golf club. Whatever. Everything looks like golf clubs to me.
I'm pretty sure it was a golf club, actually.
Yeah, I think so too. It looked like a fucking golf club, which I'm not on good terms with golf right now, so I want to talk about it.
Where does... Oh, it wants me to go outside? Oh, no.
Oh, it was a golf ball. You're right. So it must have been. I would have one prestidigitation as opposed to sanity. Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6.
Ow.
Random D&D stuff while you're doing Dead Space.
Close enough.
This,
What the fuck's
this part
in me?
This part
Oh,
was
still
so absolutely nerve-wracking for me.
Get out of here. How many babies are there? Oh,
Kill all the baby stuff. That'll never be taken out of context ever.
I feel like I've said it at least once an episode at this point, so...
Yeah, definitely. I hate these fucking things. They're so annoying. They always throw those
Okay,
little
yeah,
energy balls at you.
Yeah, alright. Where exactly do I have to go? Over there. Got it.
Jeez, Panda, are you okay?
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm
see.
sure you're okay now, but
Oh,
he broke
no!
his nose in real life playing hockey with a golf club.
I hope that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I hope so too. That sounds really painful. I can't say I've ever played golf in real life. So.
Only mini golf. But who hasn't played a little mini golf?
Yes, that's right. I have played mini golf, but I've never played regular golf. Mini golf is fine. I don't mind mini golf. Actually, it's funny. My partner and I played mini golf once, and I was winning, and I wanted to do a shortcut really badly, and I was so confident I could get it.
No!
And so she just. Oh
Sorry.
no! What happened?
I ran
okay.
right into my death.
Nice. And then she like got the upper hand. I never recovered. I was so mad. I was like, "Oh, this was a really cool like shortcut," and I just couldn't nail it because I just. Oh boy.
Tom, just like beating your kids at video games.
Video games.
To be clear. Oh, all the way back here. Damn.
Oh, that's rough.
Silly. It's alright. Make it happen, Captain.
Crunch ties me, Cap.
Why do they give me so many meds now? No. Fine, I will just use a med so I can pick up the gold semiconductor, because I want that. That's for damn sure.
Entering zero gravity.
Come on, send your little fucking boys in. Your gross little scorpion things. Send them at me, game. Let's go.
Oh wow. Really?
Oh,
All
Jesus!
that progress?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, that is awful. Maybe try to save once you're. I think that's what I just did.
I don't know that there's a save station nearby.
Oh, I thought there was one right outside that door that you just came from.
There's a stasis recharge.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what I thought.
Otherwise, I totally would be save scumming.
Yeah, no.
Believe you me.
Yeah, that's lousy. That's what I did, by the way, a lot. And guessed it. Last was part 2. because the checkpoints is very, very forgiving, which is awesome, by the way. One of my least favorite things in the game is exactly what's happening in Dead Space right now, where you lose like minutes of your time, and it's like, oh my god. Jeez, just died. That was like 5 bombs to kill one
Yeah,
enemy.
I know, right? Okay. Man, I feel like I got gypped on loot this time, so I just got a shitload of health packs,
Aww.
which is a bummer. But I guess health's a good idea. Let me go recharge my stasis. Oh wait, you know what? Let me get the one on the ceiling first. Then go recharge, then go out into space, deal with the babies, get the other 2, and more carefully time my return. Because I think this might actually be the safer way to plant the thing on. Maybe? If I can plant it on the other side? Where those things aren't attacking?
Might be your best bet. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out. This time on Dead Space.
Gravity.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Entering zero gravity.
You know, as a kid, I should say, as an autistic kid, I don't know why I did this. So, oh no. Oh, okay.
No.
It
Jump back,
looked
jump
like
back,
on my
jump
screen
back.
you were dying.
I didn't aim that jump correctly.
Yeah, it looked like you had just gotten sliced up and you were floating through the air. I was like, oh no, not again.
I thought I was about to be, not gonna lie.
Yeah. But I did this thing where I'd kind of whisper to myself and I'd recount the last episode and I'd count all the Dragon Balls and I'd like have this routine before I started Dragon Ball Z because I really loved what the narrator did before because I'd never seen a show do that. I don't think. I think Dragon Ball Z was the first show I ever saw that was like on the next episode, and I'm like, wow, that's so amazing. How do they know what happened in the next episode? But I think I was upset, or not upset, but I was like perturbed because they wouldn't say what happened on the previous episode at the beginning. So I did it myself. I just kind of like said it. I just spoke it to myself like a kind of prayer. It was so weird. As a weird kid.
Yeah, we all have our rituals when we're children. And children are just strange anyway.
That's very true. I don't think I've ever told anybody about that, by the way. I think that's the first time I've ever told anyone that. Not that it's a deep thing about me, but it's just like a weird thing that sometimes I remember. I'm like, oh yeah, I did that.
Untrained personnel should leave the area immediately.
I'm just trying to find this where GT talks about thundercloud.
I think I made it.
Oh, did you?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. We're going for 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Sunday, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good. I can
that's the
definitely
plan.
do that.
Exiting zero gravity.
I think we were all weird kids. Oh, hey, buddy. Hell, just something else just come out down this hallway or some shit. Speaking of dumb kid things, when I was a kid, I was under the impression that dogs and cats were the same species, and dogs were the males and cats were the females.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's my big dumb as a child.
Hey, this is just coming back to the whole what dumb thing did you believe as a child?
Mhm.
discussion.
Exactly. I wanted to own up to it. Dory, have you listened to the Deepest Dive, Dory, now? You listen to that
Yeah,
yet?
I've listened to it's so strange listening to it because like Hansen had a few speculations. I won't say which ones, but one of them was right, and it's just funny. It's like somebody else commented like this. It's like kind of like a god or a mischievous god, like looking over, like, oh, you foolish mortals. Like I just know everything, and it's so weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a weird feeling. 'Cause everybody's talking about this thing that I've already fully experienced.
I feel compelled to write in since they talked about me.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. You didn't even write in and they mentioned you. I was
Yeah.
like, wow. I was like, I wrote in. You didn't even write in.
And I feel like
I just had my post was just like all the small things. I even quoted the Simple Plan song or Sum 41, whatever. And I was like, say it with me, all the small things. But by the time they would have gotten to mine, or if they had done it later, like a lot of people mentioned small things, and a few of mine were already taken. So I think it just made more sense to like share around the wealth a little more. So I'm rethinking my strategy of what I want to write in about.
Right.
Oh, you found a store.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent.
I can store some of these specs, and I can sell this gold semiconductor.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Wasn't Rook was talking about that last time.
Mm-hmm. So what's that leave me with? Space-wise. Blink 182 says Tom.
Oh, Blink 182. God damn it. Sum 41. Simple Plan. Oy, oy.
Right. Yeah, but I also feel like I need to tell them just how inaccurate the safe dial thing is. They want specificity.
Yeah. For sure. That is specific.
Even though I, I'm not actually playing the game. I've seen the clips. Yeah. I hunted out a bunch of different clips, and they don't ever turn the dial far enough around. Not once. I realized they're probably just randomly putting in numbers, except for some of those beginning ones that were tied to, like, little Easter egg things, you know? But,
yeah, you're probably right.
Most, so you can't set a safe combo, like one of the clips I saw, the one Flaming Queso actually linked to me, you, like, the last number in that combination was 6, you can't set the last number to be lower than 10 or higher than 90.
What? That's
yeah.
So weird. Why is that?
It has to do with just the way the mechanism interacts with itself. So that is the area that the hook called the fence that drops down to actually move the bolt backwards so you can open the handle. That's the same area that drops, so if you have the last number in that range, it can mess with the actual fence dropping down and opening the lockup.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Or interesting.
That and most safe dials don't click.
Oh. Really? That I did not know.
Yeah, and by most, I mean 98% of them. And the ones that do click does not in any way, shape, or form correlate to the number or the combo that they're set to.
Right. You recommended Thunder Wave, not Thunder Clap. That's like
Little flood guys. Oh no! God damn it! Smashing cross to get the flood off of me, and I lowered the elevator after I just rode it up.
nice.
Yeah.
I gotta love it when you get all turned around like that.
So good.
I mean, I know that you have a very good relationship with elevators in this game, so I'm glad you get to ride more of them. Trust issues.
It's not my fault. It's the game's fault.
Right.
The game makes me not trust it. I don't trust it.
You know, that's one of the sillier complaints I see about Last of Us Part 2 is like people are like, well, you can't lecture me on violence if you're making me be violent. It's like, okay, first off, you can run away from pretty much any encounter, so write that one down. But second, you decided to play the game, so like you want to hear what message they're saying, and in order to get that message, like you have to commit violence against many, many people. This whole Ludo narrative thing is really. I haven't read the Kotaku article, but I watched a video today that was all about the Ludo narrative dissonance,
Beacons on its
which
way.
is basically like
All
gameplay is
functions
one
normal
thing,
and
cinematic is
broadcasting
another.
wide
Oh, I
band.
don't know if you want to hear this. I don't want.
Now we just have to hope somebody's listening. I'll position the array receiver. I thought I saw my brother again.
Uh-oh.
Wait for me.
Staying in.
She's
Like
losing her
nothing
mind.
is
So we successfully shot out the asteroid
Okay.
with an SOS beacon.
I should be able to
She
leave
says,
this
I saw
town
my
open.
brother again. I've seen my wife. I'm
What?
pretty sure she's dead.
The comms array receiver isn't
And I'm losing my
responding.
mind.
Isaac, can you get back to the bridge? We need that array online, or we
I
can't
mean,
receive
no,
signals
she's
from
totally
anyone
there,
responding
stuff.
to the beacon.
Absolutely, 100%. This is not Shutter Island at all.
This
You're
is
totally
a happy game.
the happy game. But anyway, it just frustrates me because people will be like, "Oh, I can't believe this game like lectures me about things that it makes me do," and it's like, look, you can
Oh, I
run
don't like
away
this.
from most encounters, but even if you decide not to, like, you decided to buy this game because you were interested in the things that it's saying, which have to involve violence. So I don't know. It's just the whole thing. It's just a weird critique. Oh wow, ouchie.
I love this force gun. No, I did that to myself.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. So I see what you're saying. Close to you.
Ah! Oh god! I didn't know there was another
my
one!
dog.
Jesus!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I need to reload.
That's scream. That's a scream.
Definitely, that's a scream. Oh, good, I got both of them.
What just happened? Did it just jump on you?
Yeah.
I saw what happened, but I don't understand. Like, wow, that was I don't remember them being able to jump on you like that and
Okay.
grapple you. Jesus.
Whew.
That's- The first scream, the first cut's always the deepest,
Yeah.
and the first scream is always the loudest.
I do like the quote you put up today.
Which one is that?
Ah!
Oh, yeah. I heard that scream. I was watching you right before. That sounds weird. I was watching the stream right before bed, and I was like, I heard that scream, and I was like, wow, that's going on a quote. Truer words than have been spoken, or a scream.
That popped up while I was driving around in my van, and I immediately made the sound again and started laughing to myself.
I'm glad I could bring some humor to your day.
I'm just gonna save again every time I walk by the save station. And I've done something.
Done something.
Yep,
You've done it now.
done it now. Speaking of, how much money do I need to get that next suit upgrade? I know it's expensive, but I just picked up some more credits. Let's see what the... I don't think I have enough. I'm just curious to see how close I am. Oh, we are less than 10,000. We are coming in. So what's that, like 6 and change? Okay.
Might be able to sell anything?
Oh, you know, I have a shitload of extra med kits. I could probably sell a couple. Rook!
Wow, you know you're doing well.
What up? Yeah, you know you're doing well if I can sell extra med kits. Well, I got 2 large, 2 medium, and 2 small. Stopped in during my... Oh! That's right, I saw you pop on earlier. Going through Dark Souls still? Man, do I want to sell... What do I have on me?
Okay, I can know 5 cells.
Got 2 mediums on me.
Yeah, definitely don't sell the mediums, but your smalls are gonna. Your smalls might be worth selling.
Okay. Get $2 grand more. Well, it's not going to get me all the way there, though. Is it worth selling if it's not going to get me all the way there?
It might be. I don't know. I don't know how much your safe runs out of space.
Yeah. You know what? I'll wait a little bit more. I know I'm going to get more credits, and I'm doing all right. I got level 3 armor. I've got some. Oh, the bench is over there. I got another node. The Dark Souls remaster, Tom. You silly man.
He's talking about the Dead Space remaster that whatever that they forgot to announce or press on.
Okay. Yeah. See, I got some more HP loading up as well. So defensively, I'm okay. Don't know that I need to like go crazy selling things to make that happen right now. Do I want? Man, I want to get more damage on my plasma gun, but it's like it's so many nodes away to make it happen. Basically DDR with swords. It's accurate. Oh, can I get a damage upgrade on the force gun? That'd be nice. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. I've walked by this how many times now? Jesus. Oh, there's 1,000 credits. Look at that. See? See? It's happening. I better not have to bring that battery back with me again. I'm just gonna override that last save. Just because I did the node thing. I think that's worth the save.
Ugh. You on and on your stream as if this is boring. You're tired.
So much fire.
All the fire. Kill it with fire.
Okay, it doesn't look like I need to bring the battery. Oh, we're getting out of here. I'm leaving this floor finally. Yes. Where do I have to go though?
Oh, Robert. Robert is Rook, right?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Rook. Oh my God, I was like, glad to hear Dory on the line. Like, who the heck? Who?
Rob Hudak? Hudak? Hudak?
Rob Hudat. Am I right? I got a million of them and all bad.
A million of the best dad jokes.
Right. You don't have to be a dad or a guy to have dad jokes.
Oh, no. Anyone can tell a good dad joke if you know one. I wouldn't stop you.
That's right. We're all fathers. Oh boy. Ow.
It's worth knocking myself to the ground, I think, sometimes. Because it knocks them back,
Keep
too.
telling yourself that.
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, also, while I'm in my getting up animation, even if they're right on me, they can't attack me.
Oh wow.
And I have enough time to, like, get up and do something about it. Oh, I gotta reload. I don't like this. This is the thing that'll, like, take over my body, right? Big skelly. Disgusting. Roland! No, it does not mean that, Roland. Read the parentheses. Read the whole title. Dory just wanted to make a Last of Us joke.
Yeah, I just wanted to combine The Last of Us and Dead Space because I'm talking about Last of Us Part 2. No spoilers. Every now and then. Just vague stuff that beats around the bush.
Love you too, Rook, man. Get you back on soon. Rook was a blast to have on. Everyone's been a blast to have on. This has been such a joy having people on.
Well, I don't think Stubbs is trying to be funny. I'm trying to be funny. Roland, not enjoying that. God damn it.
Roland, it's going to be a good time. You don't have to hear any game audio. You just get to listen to me scream. And I'm screaming way less.
Yeah, but honestly, you've only screamed once this stream, but it was a big one.
It was a big one.
I don't know.
It got me.
That might be more in this case. Yeah.
If you're metagaming, what are you metagaming about? Of course, save no progress.
Are you talking about the D&D stuff that's going on right now? We're trying to talk about who has what bardic spell, but DeFeo is saying it doesn't really matter, and CT is saying what we choose to share with other characters is fine. I just don't want to cop Roland and I to have the exact same spells, because I just think it'd be obviously more, I don't mind a little bit of overlap, but it'd just be
I think
more fun.
Okay, so I would say definitionally that's metagaming, but it's not metagaming I give a shit about because it's not like cutscene.
A military ship just shot
There's a
in.
great Mac
USS
Colville
Valor.
video on metagaming.
I
Yes.
don't know what it was doing out
because
there.
of this.
It must have gotten our
Thanks.
distress signal. We can't talk to it until the comms array is fixed. I'm gonna hack the door to communications for you.
Girlish
Get in
girl.
there and find the comms control station.
Love the word shrub.
Yeah, that video is perfect. I think that explains my thoughts on metagaming very well. Metagaming isn't something... it's not players trying to make sure they don't have identical characters. It's more trying to exploit personal knowledge that your character wouldn't know.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, Roland. Like, if you know something because you're Roland, your character doesn't automatically know it because you are playing your character. Your character knows the things your character knows.
So, if for example, Roland, if you know objectively that The Last of Us Part 2 is like the game of the year and for everyone and everywhere at all times, your character wouldn't know that,
Right.
unfortunately.
Well, like, for example, if Roland knows that a red dragon breathes fire, his character may make the assumption, but there's no guarantee his character knows the answer to that.
For sure. And you can also make history checks as well
Mm-hmm.
to check on that.
All kinds of checks you can make.
Yeah, you can do nature check, history check, maybe intuition or something.
Insight.
Insight? Yeah, insight.
Might not be a bad
Intuition is
option.
a different game that I'm
Yep.
GMing right now.
I and my character know that's false. Tom. Silly Billy. I heard something moving behind that window, but it didn't show itself. I'm hearing whispers. What the fuck?
I haven't even cast Dissonant Whispers yet, so.
Am I... Am I hallucinating now?
Oh, Tom, don't say you have no character. That's not nice. I'm sure you've got lots of bad character traits.
I know my characters have more character than me.
Yeah, that's probably true. Some D&D characters literally have more backstory than human beings. I remember in a campaign that I was in. Well, actually, really, the first major campaign I was ever in, which was like finished up like earlier this year. Somebody last year when we were beginning it was trying to make this whole convoluted thing about families and mom and dad. And I'm thinking in my head like, okay, like I appreciate a good amount of character drama, but this is convoluted and confusing and unhelpful. Oh, by the way, you can use those explosive guys to take out other. Yeah, there you go. Take out other, whatever the heck they're called. I can't remember what they're called.
Necromorphs or whatever the explodey guys.
Yeah, Necromorphs. There you go. Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh shit, that's a lot of them.
Oh, holy cow. Trying to get started. I can't hear audio on your side, so I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. Come at me, bro.
Is he the big guy?
I don't think he's alone. He's
Yeah,
not.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's not. There's so many enemies. Oh boy, watch out, watch out.
Oh shit, oh shit. That gun's out of ammo. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. I think you're out of station too.
Quarantine lifted.
Small
All
health
right,
back if you
got it.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Yep. Heal up a little bit.
Glug, 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 glug. I gotta say, the sound design for that med pack is so satisfying. Whenever
Yeah.
you get it, it's like glug, 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 glug. I'm like, oh, that's such a good noise.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly what you want to hear. Let me make sure I've fully looted this room because I'm just noticing I really haven't. Okay, fully loaded there. Let's reload whatever I've got. Okay, not a lot of ammo on that one. Full magazine on that one at least. Okay, okay. Yeah, that was a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
looks like
pile
that.
them up sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. More and more credits. Do I have enough credits yet? I have enough credits now. Just need to find a
Hey.
store. Is there one nearby? I feel like there's one not that far away. I feel like there's one just outside this hallway. Yes! Yes, here we go. New suit!
Oh,
Some
yeah.
Suit hype!
Dude, hype! I got really good at saying the word hype because of watching GDQ.
Oh yeah, that'll get it to you.
I didn't really get the whole hype thing about hype, but then I got hype about it. So. I was just like, hype is just a fun word to say.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah!
that's great.
Oh yeah!
Look at all those Fig Newtons all over your body. Listen.
Oh, this is the coolest looking one yet!
Yeah, it only gets better and better. The UI and design in this is just top notch.
New boot goofing.
Oh, yuck.
Not wrong, Tom. Okay, I got some ammo. All right.
It's actually what they used to call Tom back in school, not wrong Tom.
Oh man, it looks so cool. I fucking love this armor. Squiddo! What's going
Hey,
on,
Squid.
man? Let's see. Yeah, I find this is the first armor that actually feels like armor. Because it's everywhere. It's
This
really
is like
covering me.
when your character in D&D finally gets plated armor and your AC is above 14 for the first time in like 2 sessions or something. You're like, oh my god, I can finally breathe.
So I can't go level 1. I gotta go up. So I think I'm already on 2. So let's go to 3.
Isaac, the door to communications is open. But I've been getting some weird feedback spikes on the local comms. I think
Okay.
someone's listening in on us, so be careful.
Someone's listening. Who else is alive on this ship listening in on us?
It's good.
Tom says it's not sexual, but I don't necessarily trust that.
I'm not trusting that at all. You know, it really bothers me when, like, especially when senators or people who are quote-unquote professional, their last name is clearly, like, spells out cock, and they're like, no, you don't understand. It's pronounced some other bullshit way. And I'm like, dude, either change your last name or fucking accept it. Like, stop it. Oh, these things are such good pain.
Reload. Alright. Not too bad. Dealt with it quick.
There you go. A safe thing right here, too.
Yep, but I still hear sounds, so I want to get this sorted out before I...
Are you saying that you don't want to save and then have something take you out from behind?
I would prefer not to deal with that, no.
I think that's your favorite thing in this game, so. Let me make the scream slightly.
Okay, alright. Now we're clear. Imagine being named Richard Cox. Okay. Fun, well, I guess it's only a slightly funny story, but it still gets a chuckle out of me every time. So my boss's name is Richard, but he goes by Rick. He was at the DMV one day attempting to get plates for a new van, and the lady at DMV turned him away because his license said Rick, but the registration for the company said Richard, and she said, I've never heard Rick be, like Richard be a Rick before. I've never heard that.
Oh my god, wow.
Yeah, and she turned him away, told him he'd have to come back.
Wow, what did he do? Did he end up being able to resolve it?
Yeah. He went back a different day, got someone else, and they're like, clearly you're the same person.
Oh, that's so weird. I know people have so many horror stories of the DMV, but I got nothing. I've had nothing but at worst moderately unpleasant. It's just like every other government agency. It's just like, yeah, it's like it takes a little longer than it should, and you feel like you're, you know, in a really depressing environment. But besides that, I mean, it's really nothing more different than anything else. Oh, I gotta say, if anyone's seen Zootopia. Man, that film is so good with the DMV scene. I don't want to give too much away in case people haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I think I've seen that DMV scene in a GIF. What the fuck is that thing?
Oh God. I wonder if is that the regenerator? Oh boy, that looks like a mess.
Oh no, it drops. So it drops those little guys. So it drops the things that try to replace your body.
Gotcha.
What are Ricks supposed to be if not Richard? That's a good question, Kuro.
They're supposed to be pickles, which is very funny, of course. Hilarious shit. Academy Award winning.
Okay.
I really love those first 2 seasons, but the fan base kind of ruined it for me, and I felt like they were getting carried away with the show.
I've only seen it hit or miss. I haven't watched it regularly.
I've seen the first 2 seasons. I think they're really good, really well written. I like Dan Harmon though, for all of his problems. I think he's an excellent writer, and I think he's a better person than he used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of those older episodes of Community are rough.
Mm.
But it's still a great show. I love Community.
Yeah, Community's a fun show.
Seasons 2 and 3 are just amazing.
Yeah.
And 5 is okay.
It's good
And
stuff.
I don't think anything comes after 3, so we don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 5.
That's right, absolutely.
All right, I think I'm at the point where I'm going to start oversaving. Yep, old chapters. And Roland, that is the correct answer, because after that happened to my boss, I changed his contact in my phone to Rickard for a little while just to break balls.
Absolutely, there we go.
Yeah, I did. I just saved, yes. Did I save? All right. See if we can get one more little thing done before calling it.
Communications log. First comms operator Bailey reporting. The ship is under attack.
Barely
The
reporting.
request to issue a distress call have been repeatedly denied by Captain Matthias. He won't say it, but everyone on the bridge knows why. This is an illegal operation in a prohibited system. We've all known for months, and we kept our mouths shut.
Oh, shit.
Not anymore.
We weren't supposed to be here.
Mayday! Mayday! This is USG Ishimura. This is... What the hell?
Wow, it's just like Clerks all over again.
I don't believe this. The whole comm system is offline. Now he's gone too far. Bailey out.
Roland. Did you watch any of that Critical Role yet, Roland? So that's good stuff. That's better D&D knowledge. Ooh, a power node. I'll take it.
I've actually never watched. I know you're asking Roland, but I've never watched Critical Role. I do want to watch it at some point. Yeah, I know about it for sure. I've been watching Mac Colville's game. Thinking maybe once I do that, I'll do Critical Role.
This is the fastest I've moved in this game, and I don't like it. It's off-putting.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Woo! How come this wasn't in the Sonic movie, huh? The cowards that Sega wouldn't put it in. Cowards.
Gotta go fast.
See the thing about Disco Elysium getting a TV show? That's another game I love. Getting a TV show, and apparently with the executive producer of Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever, like that's just wild.
We need at least 6 working dishes for a strong enough signal.
It's like I don't even know how to process that. Is that just because he worked on a movie that had a video game character and it was successful, therefore he should work on Disco Elysium? Like I can't even process the kind of fucking logic you gotta have. Like, I mean, I hope it does well. I love Disco Elysium, so if it's a good show, I'll watch it, and maybe even if it's terrible, I'll watch it because Disco Elysium. But like, I don't know about that choice there. That's what I'll call it, a choice.
That decision.
That decision. Yes.
Should I play Disco Elysium? Should that go on the list?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. If you like dungeon mastering, you like D&D. I mean, it's honestly very close. In some ways, anyway, to a pen and paper RPG, very much like, from what I've heard, Pillars of Eternity or Planetscape, and I definitely want to play those games as well. But yeah, so I recommend Disco Elysium wholeheartedly.
I guess I'll put it on the list to check out.
You're-
Well,
You're on the list.
there's a lot of lists right now.
You just made the list.
Rolling around. Yeah, Disco Elysium, you're on the list. Prepare yourself. Well,
I
Dory,
will absolutely. If you ever stream it, I'll absolutely be there. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. Continue, please.
it's okay. It's all right. You're the guest here. Feel free to cut me off.
That's all right. Fuck you.
Thanks so much for coming on again, Dory. It was nice having you. My
Absolutely.
first return guest, by the
Holy
way.
shit! What a prestigious honor.
Yeah, first return guest. Is there anything you'd like to plug while you're here?
I have been thinking about like whether maybe eventually I should start streaming. I'm thinking about. I've literally never done it before, and I'm thinking I could stream it from my PS4, but I'm looking to play soon New Game Plus on Last of Us and probably skip cutscenes. So it could be accessible for people who don't want story spoilers, or at least too many. I'm also might be playing in time with the the FIFA Dive. So that's what I plan on doing because I couldn't do it for the original because I just couldn't hold myself back. But yeah. But I don't know. I might start streaming soon. Even if I don't, I just want to plug Last of Us Part 2. Obviously, people don't know about it. Rare indie gem, I know, by a know nothing name company called Naughty Dog. But anyway, so I really recommend everyone go play that. Think the gameplay and story was fantastic. But it was great to be on here, and to come back whenever we get to it. You might even finish before you get me back on again. Honestly, I think you're around the halfway point at this stage.
I think I'm a little bit past it because according to Scorch, it goes to chapter 12, and we are now in chapter 8. So yeah, we might be done with Dead Space by the next time you come on for guest hosting here. I'm honestly not sure what to play in the meantime because I know the next big game I want to stream a lot of is Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm gonna need something in the middle there to cover the gap between the end of Dead Space and the starting of that.
It's gonna be a nice necromorph samurai sandwich.
It ought to be delicious. And then I'm probably going to want to bring Jin in to just cut their arms off with his katana and parry all their attacks. But I'm going to be stuck with Silly Isaac. Well, that's about it. Thanks, everyone, for coming on out. I know we had Roland here, Squid here, Tom. Who else was in chat? Rook. Rook stopped in at one point. That's right. Panda was here at one point. I think I saw a new name in here as well. Kuro Gordon. Thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We will be back Monday. What's the 29th? Is that date? Next Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern with, who's my guest? Let me take a peek. Oh, that's not the right application on my phone. That's the right application.
I think it's Roland.
That's right, Roland. Of course. That's right.
This was what you actually secretly had me for the whole time. It's not to talk about The Last of Us. It's to remind you who your next guest is at the end.
Remember my own schedule. I actually made a private channel just for myself in the Discord server so I could put the date and who's guesting so I don't forget.
Oh my god.
It works. So
what works, right?
That's right. Yep. Well, we will see you then, Roland. It's going to be a good time. Everybody have a wonderful weekend.